Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to another fun and exciting Friday morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are, session of our Amazon Influencer Program Q&As. I'm excited. There's always so much fun stuff going on in the world of Amazon Influencer Program. We've got changes, we've got updates, and lots of fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and say hi to everyone who is here on time. Unlike me, sorry, y'all. Hey, Doug and Nikki. Always love seeing you guys here. And we have Pam and Michelle. Hi, Michelle and Lori. Cold in Florida. It's only 67. So jealous. It's 39 here, so it's very warm. Very warm here. We'll take 39. It feels like 67 here. Good morning from Calgary, Hamilton at home. Maria, good morning. Sunny, windy, and 39 in Boston. Yep, we've got the same weather, Maria. I love it. Good morning, my retail therapy 65 in Oklahoma. Yes, we have product reviews by Christina. Maria, lovely to see you. Yes, exactly. It is a beautiful day all around the world. I love the positivity there. Anna, lovely to see you. Pam says it's 36 in Michigan, but feels like 30. Yes. Hi, Kyla. Doug and Nikki said I'm busy following you all who commented while I'm waiting. You girls are killing it. Nice job. Love it. Love it. Hi, Fishing Weekend Warrior. Love seeing you here. Oh, Christina. Okay. Yes. That's okay. Now I know that it's you. Convicted Hearts, Jen. Good morning. Beth is here. Good morning. Too many Hamiltons, I suppose. That's okay. That's okay, Christina. Don't worry about that. Amy's here. Oh, yay. Amy got a $49 commission this morning. Congrats. That's always exciting. Oh, I love when those big ticket items sell, right? Wicked good product reviews. Good morning. Yes, 39 in Oregon. Love it. And good morning from Clicks That Create Smiles. So thanks everyone for joining today live. We've got some fun stuff to talk about. And then of course, happy to answer any questions at all. But first, before I get started, I have to ask if anyone is in Las Vegas or going to be in Las Vegas, because I've been told I need to promote this wonderful event that I'll be speaking at in a couple weeks. So let's see here. I know you guys are Amazon influencers, and this is primarily for sellers, but just in case you are a seller, an Amazon seller, or you sell on any marketplaces and you are, or maybe you're just in the Las Vegas area and you want to come hang out for a little bit. I will be speaking at a conference called Prosper, which will be in Las Vegas. This is a pretty big conference. It's primarily for sellers, though. And so I would imagine probably not a ton of you guys are going to be there. However, yes, if anybody is or would like to go, definitely check out this link here. It is all happening March 25th to the 27th, I believe. But again, you guys can check that out, and I'll be speaking there, and I'll be speaking about how sellers can really connect with influencers and what are the best ways to make that happen, and to really figure out, I'll be presenting about how sellers can connect with influencers and talking about like what we're looking for as influencers when we have sellers approaching us asking for assistance and all that good stuff. So again, it's primarily for sellers, but my goal being there and speaking is to help educate those sellers on how everything works on our side, on the influencer side. So, or if you just live in Las Vegas, let me know. Wonderful. All right. So let me go back to our chat here. Yes. Who said they need followers? Kyla said I'd be happy to follow people if you want to send a link. Yeah, if somebody's still needing followers, I didn't see it. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to share your information, and especially go, if you really need help, go to the Facebook group as well. If people are still looking for followers and you're trying to get into the program still, Let me just throw up the link. So if anybody's not yet in the free Facebook community, come and join us in there. Everyone's very super supportive and helpful and wonderful. So, hi Clay from Pennsylvania, skate tutors. Weather's getting better soon. Yes, Clay, you probably have very similar weather than we do here in Chicago. So yeah, it is getting better. Most definitely is getting better. Um, Looking forward to spring and then summer and and the nice weather, of course. Um, Doug, Doug and Nikki said, I get in trouble with Nikki all the time when someone asks my favorite place to go, and I say Las Vegas. Drives her crazy when we have an exotic travel channel. You know what? That's okay though. Like you can go and see all those fun and exotic places. But Doug, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was one of your favorite places to go to. I have been in Las Vegas more times in the last like year and a half than I've probably been in my life. I can tell you guys now because it's over. Actually, I went to Las Vegas for my birthday because I love Las Vegas so much. So, Doug, I'm with you. It is absolutely my favorite place to go right now. But I also play poker, so that has a big reason to do with it. And my husband and I just have so much fun when we go to Las Vegas. So if anyone's going to be in the area, please let me know. Like I said, it's probably not the best conference for you guys unless you're sellers, right? And I know some of you guys are sellers. So I'll send out an email next week with some information if people want to register. There is an option to just get like a floor ticket, so you don't have to pay the whole price, but you would still get access to like all the vendors on the floor and things like that. But I like going because it connects me with other sellers in the industry and just other, people that sell on Amazon and some of the other marketplaces. A lot of the bigger names tend to go to this conference. So I'm very excited about it. And hopefully I get to see a couple of you guys there too. Yes. Hi, Samantha. Samantha says, hi, I have 88 today in South Texas. Oh my gosh. That's like twice what it is here. Yeah, it's 39 here. So it is literally more than twice the degrees. But that's okay. We all choose where we live, right? All right, Hannah says, hello, I need followers. Oh no, I'm still not getting anywhere. Do I need a really large following? I don't like posting random pictures and things. I want to be genuine. Yes, Hannah, that's okay. So first off, come join the Facebook group. I'll make sure you get in right after. I'll let everybody in who's not in right after this live stream here. But what you can do, Hannah, is you can post your links or you can just say, hey, I really need followers. But what we've been seeing is that TikTok. So TikTok has been the easiest, kind of lowest barrier to entry to get into the program. And I always thought before it was because TikTok and Amazon have this like rivalry, right? They're both trying to be seller. Well, they both are selling sellers. And so TikTok has been the easiest way. So Hannah, if you're like, I still need followers, I'm not really sure which platform to pursue, stick with TikTok. And then you are more than welcome to come and post in the influencers honesty exchange group to ask for followers. We do have a thread in there too that's already existing. So, and Hannah, if you're in my paid program, then you can bring it to that Facebook group as well. So we're all rooting for you and hoping that you get in, right? So let's make sure we do like a follow train in the other group and all that good stuff. So Pam says, yes, I would love more I love more subscribers to my YouTube channel. So Pam, I will say one quick thing. I'm not going to click and look at your channel right now, but one quick thing is that if you have Amazon in your handle, I would change that pretty quickly because Amazon doesn't want you to use their name, right? So I would even just say, my honest reviews or my reviews or or Pam's reviews or something like that, right? Because you will get in trouble eventually if you haven't already. Just having Amazon in your handle, so just be careful about that. Yes, Michelle says great food in Vegas. Oh my gosh, Michelle, I could not agree more. And my husband and I love going out to eat. And so I've been to lots of them. There are so many amazing food places in Vegas. Yes. Oh, Doug and Nikki said, I thought I scored big when our daughter decided to go to University of Las Vegas. Parents weekend, yes. And events in Vegas sounded perfect. Oh, until COVID. That's a huge bummer. But that's awesome. At least you had an excuse to go visit her for a while, right? Oh, that would be awesome if my kids decide to go there. I love it. Kyla said, "I love that you play poker." Yeah, I actually, not that you guys care, but I played in my first World Series of Poker event this week, which was pretty fun. I did not win, but if anyone's read my book, The Unconventional Business Model, I talk a lot about how much I love playing poker and how that was a big, kind of activity for me, especially in college and then afterwards. But yeah, I play Texas Hold'em, and there's a lot of advantages. First off, being a woman, and I have been playing for 20 years, so that the experience also helps too. But yeah, I played in my first World Series of Poker tournament this week, which was super fun. They do circuit events, and they had one close by me. So yes, Michelle, thank you. Michelle, you are always looking out for me. Please click the thumbs up and share this live stream. If you guys get any sort of value from this, thumbs up would be fantastic. Um, Beth said, will I be playing poker too? Yeah, that's the goal. I'll be there for 3 days. So I'm hoping I can get in some poker. I will be able to get in some poker at some point too. So I will probably be playing poker at, actually, I'm not staying where I usually stay. So I got to see what good poker rooms are closest to me. I'll be staying closer to the event for this one. So I will definitely be playing some poker. I'm just not sure when or where yet, but it's one of my favorite hobbies for sure, besides music. So yes, Hannah says, "Okay, I will join." Yes, it's okay to be growing slow, but with TikTok, post like 2 to 3 times a day for like 10 to 14 days. And then one thing too that's been really helpful is to do a promote campaign, which is basically like if you're on Facebook, it's like a boost, right? And so you pay like $10, maybe do like a $10 to $15 budget, and that will help you to get. I would pick like your most viewed video, and that will help it to get even more views, right? So that when you apply for the program, Amazon's going to see, wow, like she's got the all these views, especially on this one video. And the biggest thing too is, yes, views and followers, but engagement is one of the most important things that Amazon is looking for when they are deciding if they're going to accept you into the program. So yes. So make sure you look at that. Wonderful. Let's see here. We have Louise says, I owe you a big thank you. Oh, I have been keeping an eye out for UK Starter Shopwell videos. You mentioned it. And sure enough, there it was. Somehow I missed it, but spent days adding videos. Oh, yay. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, with UK. So is UK back on? I haven't checked. So Louise, does that mean that shoppable videos they're back on UK? Let me know, because I haven't checked. I haven't checked this week. I have my storefront on the UK, and I've got some videos up there, but I admittedly stopped uploading new videos once they took away those shoppable videos. But with the UK, just like with Canada, they're giving them to us, they're taking them away. And so it's hard to stay consistent. At least for me, it's hard to stay consistent. I'd rather just be posting on US when I know that my videos will be able to be seen, as opposed to UK. But I'm so glad to hear that UK is back in action with shoppable videos, and that just gives us more opportunity to make money, right? So if you all are not on the international marketplaces, oh, great, fantastic. Luisa confirmed and said yes. So if you guys are not yet on international marketplaces, this is a huge opportunity. And like I said, Amazon, they put the shoppable videos there and then they take them away. They put them there, but they did actually send out emails a few months ago saying that they were launching shoppable videos in UK and they were there to stay, and then they took them back. But that makes me way more confident in that they're going to keep them for the long term, especially at some point. If it's not now, it will be at some point, because they made that announcement. I know they're only expanding in the UK, right? There's more and more programs that are opening up. And so that's very exciting. I'm very excited. Yes, the videos are already done, right, on the US, so just repurpose them. Exactly. And this is what I talk about all the time, as far as like, we have to work smarter and not harder. And I wish I had 20 hours a day to work on videos, but I don't, right? And so we have to be strategic about the videos we create, first of all, but then how do we utilize those videos? And if you're only uploading to Amazon US, you are missing out on a lot of opportunity because there's so many other ways that you can be monetizing even just that one particular video, right? So make sure you now upload to the UK because they have shoppable videos, right? Exactly just like Louise said, the videos are already done, right? So all you have to do is repurpose them. All you have to do is upload them to a different platform. And so you can do that. That's even something that you could hire out. You can delegate and have somebody else do that because, then you can go, keep creating content, right? So you can repurpose on UK, Canada, all the other international marketplaces. There's so many. But the other thing too is YouTube, right? You guys are all here watching YouTube, and you can create, if you haven't already, you really should be repurposing your videos on YouTube. And I will say that when I first started, I'm going to share my YouTube channel that's specifically only for the content that I repurpose on from Amazon. This is my Amazon review channel. I know it's Amazon shoppable videos channel, but this is my Smart Business Mom YouTube channel. So this is separate from the channel that you guys are watching right now, but this is where I repurpose all of my videos. And it's really beneficial because I've already created the content, right? So I have it up there. I am earning from offsite every single day now because of my YouTube channel. Because at the description, and again, you guys are welcome to go check it out. Take a look. I haven't uploaded anything this week, but I have videos in draft mode in the queue that I just need to really upload. But and so, the more consistent you are with this, the better, of course. But I've been uploading for like almost 2 years now on this channel. And while I don't have a ton of subscribers, I do have over 1,000. So I'm able to be monetized. But also, every single one of my descriptions has a Amazon Associates link in there. So when people happen to come upon my video, and again, I'm not doing much to I'm not doing a ton of SEO work. I'm not doing a ton of I'm literally just repurposing. I do use ChatGPT to help me with description and title, which because it takes like 2 seconds, right? So I would recommend doing that. But now I'm earning from offsite because I have affiliate links in all my descriptions, and I'm earning directly from YouTube. And one of the biggest other things that I love about this is that this is where a lot of legitimate brands will find me and reach out to me based on my content that they saw on Amazon, or I'm sorry, on YouTube, right? Not on Amazon. And so because I have my email linked to my YouTube account, people just email me, right? And say, hey, would you want to collaborate? Hey, would you want to work with us? And so, there's more reasons why I do YouTube. I have a whole bunch of videos on this channel all about why I love repurposing on YouTube, and all the different ways that I repurpose my content to earn more for just one for each of the videos. But it's really important to earn smarter, right? And not be working harder and upload to Amazon, but to distribute your content across the internet in strategic places where you can earn from. And YouTube, for me, is my number one earner off Amazon. So let me get rid of that. Hang on here just a second. But yeah, if you guys haven't done that already, make sure you start a YouTube channel. All right. Let's see here. Oh, wait, before we do that Barn Mom says, yay, caught you live. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here live. Fishing Weekend Warrior says, on the lower carousel, when I look, I always see my video on the top, but when I view other accounts, it is not. Anyone else seeing the same? Yes. Well, this is the one of the many interesting parts about Amazon is that it's never consistent, right? So if you look in your Chrome browser and you're logged into Amazon, you're going to see something different, most likely, than if you looked at an incognito browser and you're not logged into Amazon, because Amazon's showing us different things based on if we're logged in, what browser we're using, where we're located, even, on the seller side. Amazon, of course, they know what they're doing, right? Everything is very intentional with them. And so, on the seller side, if you're ever wondering, how does Amazon do that 2-day shipping? Or how do they know that, I can get this particular item, in 4 hours or whatever? And it's because they're geolocating, right? They're looking at where you are, where your shipping address is, or even where you're located, right? And then they're saying, okay, what where is that inventory and where is the closest warehouse? And so that's how, and then they will ship from the closest warehouse to you so that you can get it in the quickest amount of time. And I know it seems like pretty basic, but like, that's just an example of how Amazon is kind of tailoring the experience a little bit to you, right? And so kind of the same goes along with the videos in that, we don't know if they're like turning off our videos at a certain point during the day because we've already reached our click quota or whatever. That's a theory, some speculation from some people, but it's very common to see different things based on if you're looking at someone else's account or you're looking at your account or you're logged in or you're not logged in. Even if you look at, stuff during, let's say you look at one of the listings right now that your video is on, and then you look at that listing 4 hours from now, your video could be gone. It could be off. It could be rotated off in 4 hours from now. Amazon is constantly changing things. And, we're seeing that people are, or we're seeing that the videos are rotating so incredibly quickly and people are seeing different things. So unfortunately it's very, very common to see that. Yes. Let's see. Meek Money said, I would do international videos, but you have to pay taxes for that. You know what? I know that once you reach a certain threshold, I believe you have to pay taxes, but I don't know what that threshold is by country. But if you look in the Amazon Associates like help section, as far as like taxes and all that stuff, they have some pretty good documentation. I just kind of refer people to Amazon because I am not a tax expert. And I feel like, I don't come to me for tax advice because I don't know. I have an accountant. And so, I pay my taxes. Everything is registered with Amazon as to, all the different countries, but I have to check on, I'm actually currently in the process of gathering all that stuff. So I have to go check and see what is that threshold by country. And if anybody knows, feel free to throw that in here. Samantha said, how do you upload internationally? So yes, thank you, Luis. Luis chimed in here. Yes. Tiffany said she saw, yes. Okay. So how do we upload internationally? You have to apply for the different, basically you have to sign up for each country like separately, but you can still use your existing Amazon login. So Samantha, if you go search like international on this YouTube channel, I have a video that'll walk you through the process. It's very simple actually. But if you're more of a visual learner, I'll walk you through that video. But if you just search like, Amazon influencer program sign up or whatever, you'll be logged in already right through your US store, but then in the top like right side there'll be a drop down menu with all the different countries. So if you drop down that drop down menu to UK, instead of sign in, then it'll populate to sign up. So if you go sign up, just sign up with your existing Amazon US login. And more often than not, I haven't signed up for any new countries recently, but when I did sign up for because I'm only signed up for the English speaking countries, UK, Canada, and Australia. What it did, it just had me sign into my US Amazon influencer account and then approved me right away. And so then you will get a separate URL for each storefront for each of the different countries that you sign up for. And then you upload that way. So it'll be the same. Like you'll have a storefront for UK, right? That's, amazon.co.uk/shop/ whatever your shop name is. And then that is the link that you go to then upload the content to that particular marketplace. So you have like a different storefront. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down here and just make sure that I didn't miss anything here. But yeah, that's the easiest way to do that. Yes, ChatGPT is so helpful. Tiffany said she saw videos on UK lower last week while I was traveling, so spent some time in my hotel room uploading there. Good. I'm very confused though by the number of store IDs I can see in my reporting. Yeah, so when you sign up for the influencer program for the international countries, you're going to get kind of the same. You're going to get an on Amazon store ID and then you're going to get an off Amazon store ID. And so you can use both, but yeah, that's probably why you're seeing all these different store IDs. I would just make sure they're all linked together through your US store from the consolidated summary report, I believe is the correct one. And there should be like a prompt, right? Link your store. So what you can do is just click on that and make sure that all of the stores that you are signed up for through the Amazon Influencer Program are linked there. And then you'll see all of your stats in one place if you want to set it up like that. That's what I have. So I can just look at one instead of logging into each one of the different storefronts. I can just go to that main page and see which of my store IDs, have earned that day. Yes. All right, awesome. We have some great feedback on people at talking about taxes, right? So Beth said if you're earning over 10K in Canada and something like 12K in the UK, but yes, the rules do vary by country. So I would just take a look at that and make sure, I know in the US it's like $600, right? If you make over $600, then you have to, make sure you report and pay taxes on all that stuff. But yeah, it could be very much different in these other countries. So yes. Yes, very good, very good. Okay. Let's see. Pam said when posting on YouTube, where is the best place for hashtags, title or description? I think it depends, and maybe Doug and Nikki could probably give us a better insight into that. Let me see. Did you guys answer? As far as hashtags go, I heard it was better in the description, but I know some people put them in the title. I tested them in the title, and I don't think they did very well, but I see most people putting them in the description. So I put them like in the bottom of my description, and then YouTube takes like 2 or 3 and puts them up at the top there, and I don't know how they choose and how they pick, but that's how I do it. So maybe if anybody else has any insight into that, you are welcome to throw in your 2 cents here. Let's see here. Yes, Doug and Nikki said Meek Money is only 200 away from getting invited to the YouTube shopping program. Yeah, so you need to have 10,000 subscribers. That's fantastic. Yeah, way to go. That's wonderful. All right. Let's see here. So Christy said, speaking of taxes, do you have to pay taxes on free samples? So you really should be. Yes. What I do is I keep a spreadsheet of all the free samples that I get, and then I put like the retail value on there, and then I do count that as like income earned, right? And so just to be safe, right? Because especially if some of these companies are going to come and send you like a 1099 or anything like that, you just want to make sure that you are erring on the side of, like over reporting as opposed to under reporting, right? So yes, you are supposed to be keeping track of your free samples and claiming that as, as income. At least, I don't know if you have to do the retail. I would talk to your accountant, and this is a one that I have for my account too. Like if you do the retail price, or if you do, say you take like 60% of it and call it the wholesale price. I don't know. I would ask your tax advisor on that though. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Christina says in Canada, we don't get taxed on lotteries, winnings, and gifts of cash. Need to move to Canada. That's amazing. Yes, love it. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Doug and Nikki. Thank you. So technically they are income to you, but vendors typically don't report that. Yes. So you are on the honor system with the IRS, right? So do whatever your accountant says, but be very conservative. Yep. That is exactly what I would recommend there as well. So yes, Tune Tiding said my on-site commission is less than half of what it was in January. Oh, I'm trying to repurpose my videos to get YouTube going, but it's going slowly. Yeah, I will say YouTube is slow to start. Like it took me about a year of pretty consistently posting to start like really getting subscribers and to really start getting clicks and conversions. And of course, my conversion rate is so much lower from clicks that come on, that come from YouTube, because I think a lot of people are really just kind of browsing and like doing their research, right? Whereas when we're looking at our on-site conversion rate, it's so much higher because people they're already on Amazon deciding, do I want to buy this thing or not, right? So, so it will be slower to get going if you're just starting to repurpose your content on YouTube. But it's so worth it. It is so worth it. So, okay. Maria says, I try to put the hashtags in both if they fit. Okay. That's great advice. Yeah. Like, why not? I don't know. I don't think it hurts. Let Let's see here. Oh, Doug and Nikki said hashtags don't really matter. Put only 3 in the bottom of your description, and YouTube will create hyperlinks at the top of your description. Okay. So we just want to do 3. Yeah, we just want to do 3. That's great advice. Thank you. I usually do more. So 3 hashtags. It's not because I know what I'm doing though when it comes to YouTube. I will say that I am learning though. I'm going through Sean Cannell's Think Media, his VRA Academy. So I'm very excited, and I'm learning more, and I'm hoping that that's working. Thank you. Christina said, come on up to Canada. Lots of room and resources here. Man, it's it's an interesting time to live in this country that I am in. So it is not completely out of the question, that's for sure. All right, Liz, I'm going back to your question here. Liz said, yeah, no worries. Hey, you join when you can. That's wonderful. Um, Liz said, was wondering if you could explain exactly how Levanta works or point me to a tutorial that really explains what it is and how it works. Yes. So Levanta is let's think like in terms of creator connections, right? Because everyone's pretty familiar with creator connections. So Levanta is like creator connections, but for posting off Amazon. So the main gist of it is that you can partner with brands. I do believe you have to apply to Levanta. I've been in there for a while now, so I don't know if those requirements have changed. We need to apply to use Levanta, and then basically what it is it's a third-party software, third-party website that's connecting sellers with influencers, right? Just like Creator Connections. And you can talk with them. They can message you, but you have to accept it in order to like connect with the brand. So once you connect with them, you can negotiate free samples. You can negotiate whatever you want there, but the way that you're earning is very similar to Creator Connections in that you're typically earning a percentage of the sale, right? So you're only going to get paid when you're making sales, but it's typically like the lowest I've seen on Levanta is 7%. And most of the campaigns and the brands that I'm working with are like 10%, like 10 to 15%, but I've seen 7. I don't think I've seen 5, but I'm sure it exists. But basically so what I do is there's a couple brands I work with on there. And so when I create content, I upload it to Amazon first, right? So then when I take that content, I repurpose it to YouTube. What I then do is instead of getting my Amazon affiliate link and putting it into Genius Link and then putting in my YouTube description, I go to Levanta first and I take the link from Levanta and then I put it into Genius Link and then I put it into my YouTube description, because if people click through my Levanta link, I'm going to earn 10%. Whereas if people click through my associates link through Amazon, I'm going to earn like 3%, right? So you're still earning, but you're earning through Levanta instead of Amazon. And this is just recently that Amazon has changed this, because you used to be able to earn with both, right? So you used to be able to have your affiliate ID embedded into that Levanta link so that when people purchase through your Levanta link, you would earn on Amazon and through Levanta. But Amazon came out in the last couple months. I think that was that like in the beginning of December, I want to say. They came out and basically said you cannot like double dip with the link. So you cannot have an Amazon customer click on your link and then you cannot earn from 2 places. Now, there's a little bit of a gray area, right? Because you can submit your reporting to some of these third-party softwares, and that's they require in order for you to get paid, right? But Amazon was very clear in that you cannot earn twice from one customer's click. And so Levanta was very quick to act on that. And I have documentation from them saying, that basically they have taken out your Amazon affiliate link from all of, the links. So basically they took out my affiliate link from all the links that I created and it's not there anymore. So I won't get in trouble, right? And so it's not linked. So I'm basically earning through their link, but then they're paying me through Levanta. And like I said, I would much rather make 10% through Levanta than 3% or 2% or 4%, right, from Amazon. So that's really how it works. Liz, if you have any follow-up questions, I'm happy to answer those right now. Yes, and thank you. We have some people who are just getting into it here. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you guys are getting any sort of value from this. That's very helpful to me. Yes, that thumbs up. Yeah, that one. And if I do two, I think you guys get fireworks. Yeah, I think we tested this. There it is. There it is. All right. So if you smiled right now, you should really give me a thumbs up. um, okay. Yes. Hang on. Somebody said yes. Okay. Thank you. Trail to Table said Levanta has to approve you and you need 10,000 followers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was not the case when I signed up because I do not have 10,000 followers on there. But yes. Okay. Let me see. I love that everyone is helping everyone here. So I'm going to answer some of these other. Um, is Levanta the same as Logi? I'm not finding Logi very helpful. It is similar but different. With Logi, I've signed up with Logi. I just haven't like taken the time to really do much. The only thing with Logi that I know for sure is different is that you are like logged into their like portal, like their system, like your Amazon account is like connected to their software somehow, I believe. Please somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that's how it used to be because like way early on with the influencer program, I know there were issues with that, which then got fixed, right? So I know the owner of Logi is super honest and super just very helpful and supportive. So when stuff like this comes up, he's very quick to react to fix it. And I know Eileen sometimes joins here on the live Q&As, and she works with Logi as well. So I believe it's similar. I believe it's very similar to Levanta, but I also know that there are some differences. So it's I'm not using it only because I'm just a little bit apprehensive about connecting my Amazon account to like anything else. With Levanta, what I like about it is that it's all separate, right? Like I don't need to log into Amazon in order to access it or like anything like that. So yes, but if anybody has any insight on Logi or wants to tell us like how they use it and how they make money, I know I've heard mixed reviews, right? But I honestly have not taken the time to like really figure it out myself. So I'm definitely not the best person to ask about that. Um, let's see. Trail to Table said that is the same with LinkedIn. Okay, the hashtags are used in your URL and become searchable on Google. Gotcha, gotcha. Is that the same with LinkedIn? Are you supposed to? So you just do like 3 hashtags and then those populate in your title. Okay, and then it's able to be searchable on YouTube. That's awesome. Like why not, right? So I think we just want to do like our top 3. Yeah, our top 3 hashtags. Thank you. Doug and Nikki said, Logi includes commissions on onsite and offsite. Gotcha. Okay. So that is, that's a huge difference right then and there is that Logi will give you commissions for onsite. That's fantastic. Kind of like Thrasio. I wonder if Logi is like more like Thrasio in that regard. But has very limited products. Gotcha. Levanta is more broader, but definitely offsite. Okay. Yeah. And Levanta, I know they have like a ton of products on there. But yeah, Logi, it sounds like maybe just a little more limited in the product selection. It's kind of how Thrasio was. I joined Thrasio early on, before it was like super saturated. It was still pretty saturated when I joined, but Thrasio was pretty similar in that you would earn for onsite and offsite. You could get free samples. I don't think you could connect with the brands directly. But I will say with Thrasio, I'm very familiar with Thrasio because it's a company that acquired a lot of Amazon like businesses. And the one thing that like really rubbed me the wrong way with Thrasio was that a lot of the brands stole my videos. Like a lot of the brands stole my videos, and Thrasio didn't really have like a good explanation or like an apology or anything like that. So I stopped working with Thrasio because the brands kept stealing my videos. So I don't recommend that. Let's see here. What is, yes, creator connection. Yes. So when I was kind of comparing Levanta, CC is just, yeah, an abbreviation for creator connections. Let's see. Salem, Oregon Living said for Levanta, where do I have to have 10K followers on YouTube or another social media channel? I think it's kind of anywhere, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like anywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure which social platforms they will take. Yes. Let's see. Logi is way easier and you get free products. Okay, yeah, no, that's awesome. And you don't have to do much. Okay, I just started and do make a little extra with them every month. Okay, that's very encouraging. I love hearing that. Let's see here. There were a couple other let me see here. Creator connections. Oh, Samantha said, how did Hadley Designs reach out to you, invite you through the message board on Creator Connections? Yes. If you guys get invited to work with Hadley Designs, you absolutely should. I know the owner of that company, and they're wonderful. So Hadley Designs, 2 thumbs up over here. So if you guys get the opportunity to work with them, you absolutely should. Let's see. Yes, Doug and Nikki said Logi. I agreed. I agree that eHead is amazing. Yes, but the site program has been a total fail for effectiveness. This is my second real try to make it work, and I can't make it fly. Yeah, Doug, is that because just like the limited product selection? I would imagine that would be a huge factor, right? Because if there's limited products and there's so many people using the program, then it could become very competitive, right? But yeah, that's honestly that's kind of why I tried it, because I just only hear great things about Ehud and like how he operates. I appreciate like all of that he does. But yeah, yeah, there's just a couple of short fallings, and I'm sure that they're working on improving things. But I'm always open. Like if I know that the owner of the business is honest, I will always try it. So it's honestly, it's been on my to-do list for a long time, especially since I connected with Eileen. So, it's good to hear everybody's feedback. And, for me, it's really just a time thing. I would totally do it. If I can get it up higher on my priority list. Let's see here. Samantha said, do you post offsite? I was going to message Hadley, but I wasn't sure because I wasn't sure they would send samples because I didn't have offsite reviews yet. Samantha, if you are posting offsite anywhere though, or just go start your YouTube channel, they are very approachable and they're very just wonderfully nice people. Like I said, I only endorse businesses where I know the owner is honest and reputable, and 100% Hadley Designs they are. Like I said, I know them. I know Josh, and he's actually going to be at the event with me in Las Vegas. So I do highly recommend it. They still want help with onsite though. So you could always reach out, and they typically have those like Google Forms in their Creator Connections campaign. So I would just try. Like, why not? The worst they can do is say no. So. Okay, let's see here. Andy has a question and says, I have just accepted a couple of collaborations on Creator Connections. Awesome. And I've linked the video to my influencer shop. If somebody buys on site, would the sale still count for Creator Connections? Yes, 100%. You are still supposed to be getting credit for sales for on site. Yes, you are. And I know a lot of people don't. And that happens to me all the time too. So what I do is, it is the only time I will take screenshots and send them, but I'm sending them directly to Amazon. So when I am seeing that I always I'll wait like 5 or 6 days first before I open up a support ticket. But yes, you are supposed to be earning for on-site sales through Creator Connections. And if you're not, I would just wait. Like sometimes it takes a little bit for the campaign to update, but like if you're not seeing it after like 5, 6, 7 days after the sale, I would open a support ticket with Amazon, send them screenshots. Sometimes they respond, sometimes they don't. But if you don't open the ticket, then there's almost no chance that you're going to get paid for that if you haven't already. But what's happened to me is sometimes it'll get adjusted in the reporting, but sometimes I will just get like extra money added to my in the payments report. Sometimes I'll just get like a Creator Connections campaign adjustment line item in my payments section. So I always say just to go for it, right? Try to get that money, even if they don't respond right away, because then at least you have documentation of that you've reported it to them. And it's kind of the only way that you may get paid is if you advocate for yourself, right? So yes. All right, let's see here. I was accepted into the Amazon influencer program last week. Congrats. How do I share my storefront link on Instagram, TikTok, etc., and make it clickable, highlighted blue? I don't know exactly for each one of those. I think for certain, like I know with Instagram, I believe you have to have 10,000 followers in order to like have clickable links. Again, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm definitely not an Instagram um, expert by any means, but I believe you have to basically have enough followers on each one of those platforms for you to be able to put clickable links in there. I know that's how TikTok works too. So I would just make sure same with YouTube. You can't put links in your description until you like validate your account and like show them that you're a real person. Like I said, I know with TikTok and Instagram, I think you have to have a certain amount of followers there in order to make your links clickable. But one thing you can do though is until then, if you're still working towards that, you can put your storefront link in your bio section, right? So I have that in, I think all of my bios. I think in my TikTok, I have a link tree, but I think in my Instagram, it's just like my straight storefront link. So that's just kind of like a backup plan. So you can still have it, but, but then build up that follower count so that you can actually create those clickable links, right? So, all right. Let's see here. Kyla says, "What do they sell, Hadley Designs?" They sell like invitations, posters. It's mostly paper products. Like a lot of yeah, if you search for Hadley Designs, they have a humongous catalog. So, it's like cards, paper products, invitations, like thank you notes, a lot of teacher resources. I think they do like some posters, just a lot of good stuff, and their stuff is quality, right? So, yeah, if you search Hadley Designs, they have a great website, but then they also have like an Amazon storefront as well. So, but they're constantly launching new stuff, so they're a really nice brand to create a good relationship with. Let's see here. Hamilton at Home said they set me up with their monthly mailing of products. Awesome. I had two products sent and have not sold anything. I would look to the seasonality too. Like some of it's seasonal, right? Because I think there was a campaign because I got invited to a campaign like through TikTok, and I want to say, was it like Easter cards or something? So it's like a little bit early. But I would look to the seasonality of some of their items too. Yes. Yes. Hadley is very, very nice. I could not agree more. I was on his podcast, and so I think like definitely one of my favorite Amazon sellers for sure. Let's see here. Doug and Nikki said, I find they have a bunch of cheap Amazon-ish kind of products, which are super saturated. Yeah, so it's hard to find effective products. Platform design seems good. It's just a product problem. Yeah, and like I can imagine I feel like that's kind of what happened with Thrasio too, right? Is like you only have so many products. I think Thrasio probably had a bigger product selection, a bigger, catalog just because they have acquired all of these Amazon brands. But yeah, at the same time, it's also super saturated when you have thousands of influencers looking at the same product catalog every month, right? So, yeah, I think it's a good idea, but probably, yeah, more room for improvement. What is the best place to reach out to Hadley? I'm Creator Connection. Yeah, you know what, Chrissy, I would go to Creator Connections and just search Hadley Designs. They pretty much have Google Forms in all of their descriptions. It's something Josh and I talked about on on his podcast. Um, and yeah, so if you go, you could connect with them through Creator Connections, but you could also just go to any one of their campaigns through Creator Connections and click on that Google form and fill that out, and then they'll get that right away. Yeah. Let's see here. Yes, my retail therapy said you can also submit international posts on international Amazon storefronts to your Creator Connections campaigns. Do you earn from international though? I don't know. You can also submit international posts on international Amazon storefronts. I don't know that you can earn internationally on those Creator Connections campaigns. I'm not sure about that. Have you earned from them? Let me know because I would love to I would love to know. Let's see here. Meek Money says I'm signing up for Levanta now. Oh, wait, you should use my affiliate link. if you haven't already. Let me find it. I'll just throw it in here in case anybody wants to grab that. I do have an affiliate link for Levanta, and I think maybe we both make a little bit of money if it works out. Let me just find that really quick. I posted it. I think we did it in the last. Oh, here it is. We did it in the last Q&A, and I should really have like a tag for it, but I'm gonna put this in the chat right here. It is my affiliate Levanta link. So if anybody's interested in signing up for Levanta, I just put in the chat. I don't have it like set up with the QR code, but I will make a note so that we can make that happen for next week since we are talking about it. And yeah, I need to get back in. I saw somebody said oh, here it is. I saw somebody said that they have like 100 or 200 different like messages from brands. I do too, and quite honestly, it's a little bit overwhelming. So I'll just go through and see if I recognize any of the brands names first, like that I've already like bought something from or that I've already like worked with, and then I'll kind of like go down the line and see like if there's anything that like makes sense, especially, like now I'm really looking for like summer items so that I can have time to use them, test them out, create content. And like some of my summer items from last year just like did fantastically, especially of course some of the higher price stuff. But yes, so it's lots of good opportunities there. Yeah, Doug and Nikki said on Creator Connections, I don't think you earn based on the link you used. I typically use my YouTube links and I still earn on-site commission. So I don't think the link is connected to where you earn. Yeah, no, I don't think you can earn from international sales for Creator Connections. Yeah, I think it's really just if Amazon recognizes your sale, well, and we know it doesn't always transfer over to credit with Creator Connections. But yeah, I don't think that you can. Oh, okay. She said yes, you will earn. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's great. One more way to earn. I love it. Let's see here. All right, I'm kind of like going back and forth. I missed a lot of these. Let's see here. Yes. Andy said, yeah, of course. No problem. I appreciate you being here. I wasn't sure if I needed to copy the link and put that in my YouTube descriptions to get people to purchase that way. No, honestly, if you just use your Amazon affiliate link, you don't have to take the link from the Creator Connections campaign in order to earn, right? They're just kind of making it more, they're just making it easier for you by having it there. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Samantha said my next goal and step is to make a YouTube channel. I keep procrastinating, but I just need to sit down and do it. I completely agree. It is just, there's so many benefits, even if you don't start earning right away, which I mean, like, in all honesty, you probably won't start earning right away. But if you consistently post and if you consistently, put that affiliate link and use Genius Link too, because that'll increase your earnings. But if you're putting that affiliate link in your product descriptions, like you're going to start earning eventually. So Michelle says, how do you keep track of Creator Connections earnings and when you get paid for a specific product? Do they pay at different times? So Michelle, so it's actually slightly easier now because you can see your Creator Connections earnings on your offsite reporting. And so I love that. This is one of the best new like reporting things that Amazon has given to us in the last couple months. So if you're on your offsite, you can now toggle between like commissions, bounties, and Creator Connections, right? So you can go to Creator Connections and just see what you earned, from everything like day to day. So that's how it's just a little bit easier to really be able to see like, okay, I earned from this, thing on site. Did it show up in my Creator Connections reporting offsite? If not, I go look in my Creator Connections, through like the campaign kind of portal section. And then if not over there, again, I'm waiting like 5 to 7 days max. And then I'm going to open up a support ticket with Amazon if I'm not getting credit for that sale. But I see it in my like Amazon reporting, right? It's just not in the Creator Connections reporting. And then do they pay at different times? So the way that the payments work with Creator Connections, and there used to be like, big, questions about this. We didn't know. But now it's very clear, right? So basically whatever income you earn from Creator Connections for that month, you get paid out on the same schedule as the rest of your affiliate commissions. So we're in March. So basically at the end of February, you all should have been paid out for any Creator Connections campaigns earnings that you earned in December, right? Because it'll be, yeah, so they'll take the whole month and then they pay you out, at the end of the 2 months later. It's the same with Creator Connections. And so they lump it into your existing like payments. I haven't seen a separate line item unless I have an adjustment, but they'll just lump it into your on-site payment, which is weird because now they're showing us like off-site. So maybe that'll change, but yes, that is how that works though. So you don't actually have, the campaign is a year long. You're not waiting a whole year to get paid by any means. You're getting paid in the same like time frame as the rest of the program. So I do like that. Let's see here. Oh, we have more questions about hashtags. I really want to get down to the bottom of this because I feel like it's really important as far as YouTube goes. Kyla said, I think I do hashtags on YouTube in the title. Do we not do that anymore? It pulls it up. So I put about 3 in there. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do too. Let me see here. Who decides when the payment is awarded? Amazon or the brand? Some Creator Connections payments are updated often for me and some every couple of weeks. I always thought it was Amazon, and then somebody asked me, or somebody posted in the Facebook group, like, is it the brand? And I don't have any existing Creator Connections campaigns open with any of the brands that I'm working with at the moment. But actually, I need to make a note to go check on that, because if it is, like, is it the sellers? Because I know, so the sellers can see, yeah, like, are they approving the Creator Connection sales? Because so the sellers can see, they can see all your information, right? They can see your storefront. They can see all the social media that's attached to it. They can see like what interests you have checked as like when you signed up for Creator Connections. But what I don't know is if they have to go in and approve those sales. They can see obviously all of the links that you send to them. And I've seen some terrible ones, right, where people just basically link to their blog and it has nothing to do with the actual product. So that would make sense. I'm going to do a little research on that one just so that I'm telling you guys all the right information. But yeah, we'll have to see there. All right. Let me see. Let me just scroll down here. Oh my gosh, that hour went by so fast. Okay. I'm going to do like a couple more questions and then I got to bounce here. What is a good turnaround time for samples? They always ask how long till I can get the video put up. I have some brands that I work with that are like, oh, we delivered to you yesterday. Where's the video? And I'm like, well, I need to use it and then create content and then like edit it and all that. I mean, I think if you're very upfront about your timeline before you even get the samples, I think it just kind of helps like set the tone. I always say at least 2 weeks, right? Like for 2 weeks from the time I actually receive the sample until the time that the content is ready. I personally need at least 2 weeks because, again, I want to try it out. Like if you want me to do an unboxing video, sure, I can get that done in the first 4 or 5 days, but I want to be able to use the item and not just like throw up a crappy video, right? So if they want a quick, crappy video, then they can expect it in 5 days. But if they want a nice video that I've really spent time on and like really use the product, I usually say like 2 weeks. So, but I know everybody's like a little bit different there. Yes, Doug and Nikki say about 3 weeks, yes, as a standard. And I call it a goal and not a guaranteed turnaround. Oh, I like that. Yeah, say that, my goal is to get you the content within 3 weeks. And then if you deliver in 2 weeks, they think you're amazing. And if you're not ready at 3 weeks, then you say, it's just not ready yet. So yes. Has anyone tried Post Tap? I've been using that, but debating switching to Genius Link. Thoughts? Yeah, Doug and Nikki, we are all super fans here with Genius Link. I do have an affiliate link here. Let me throw that up here. So there's a lot of reasons why I really like Genius Link, and I also tested Post Tap because I'm always trying to figure out the best resources for you guys to share, right? So like, when I talk about things, I'm going to be very upfront with you as far as, have I tried it? Do I like it? Post Tap I tried, and honestly I thought it was an Amazon brand. I thought it was an Amazon resource for a while, and that was not correct, and I think that was a little bit misleading the way that they positioned it. Genius Link, I think, is way better than Post Tap, and it's mostly because of all the different functionality that it has that Post Tap just doesn't, right? So Genius Link will help you with making sure you get credit for sales internationally. It just gives you a lot more data as far as analytics go. Like, it will also like geo match for me. So when I go and upload my videos to YouTube, and so what I do is I take my affiliate link from Amazon, I put in a Genius Link, right? And then when I do that, Genius Link will tell me if that item is available for all those other countries that Amazon has marketplaces for. So that's really valuable for me, because then I know, can I go just upload this right to UK, Canada, and Australia right now? Is it an exact match, right? Um, so sorry, I'm reading all of your stuff. So there's so many reasons. Then another thing too is, it will, like I said, the analytics are better. It'll also tell me if any of the links are like dead links, like if the item is out of stock, so that I can very easily go and like either, kind of figure out what to do there, right? It'll tell me if items are out of stock, which I love. Yeah, and it starts at $6 a month, which, like, how can you beat that pricing? So I prefer Genius Link over Post Tap. I've tried them both. Genius Link is still number one for me. So if you guys have not signed up yet, that is my affiliate link. You're more than welcome to check that out. All right, let me see here. You are welcome. Hamilton and Home said thank you. And yeah, Kathleen and everyone, right? Like, you guys, everyone here is answering questions. That's why I love this hour so much of my week, because I get to connect with you. I get to answer questions, but I also get to learn from you guys too. And we all get to learn, right? So I like that. Let me see here. Sahil says, I emailed you recently regarding a video I edited after seeing yours, but you didn't respond. Yeah, if you want to resend that, I get a lot of emails, especially from people trying to pitch me services about YouTube. So you are very much welcome to resend that to me, just so that I know who you are. Yeah, go ahead and resend that. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know. It just says, okay, I don't know what that is. Yes, Kyla says Genius Link is great and a good price. Yes. If you guys have things for me that you don't want to say here, or if you've emailed me and I haven't responded, my email is hello@kathleenkobel.com, and I'm happy to answer any question. I get a lot of emails. So if it's a quick question or something that I can answer easily, but if you're pitching me services, I probably need a little bit more information about pricing and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here in a second. I'm trying to think what resource. I've just given you guys a bunch of affiliate links. So I want to give you guys like a resource that I can leave you here with. How about just all the free resources, right? Make sure you have all the free resources. And if you don't, this is the page where you can find them all. There is the masterclass, of course, is a great resource, especially if you're brand new. Check out the masterclass. It is a brand new masterclass that I just uploaded about, I don't know, a week or two ago. And we have PDF resources on like the do's and don'ts. We have a link to the Facebook group. So make sure you grab those free resources if you are interested. I appreciate everyone for coming on here and joining live. This is always, like you said, just such a fun hour for me. And especially on a Friday, I appreciate everyone coming and still staying motivated to get work done on Friday. So make sure you grab any of the free resources that you don't already have. If you need to get a hold of me, my email is hello@kathleenkobel.com. And if you're in the Vegas area in the last week of March, please reach out to me and let me know, because that would be great to be able to meet people in person. And we're trying to organize an in-person thing I'm trying to organize an in-person event. It's just a little bit harder than I thought it would be, and I've got to take weather considerations into factor if I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do it in my home location here, but make sure you grab all those free resources. I would love to hear from you if you have something to share or if you have a question. And if you have lots of questions, you should really join the Influence and Earn program. We had a sale earlier this week, so you kind of missed out on the sale. But if you go through the master class, then you will be able to kind of get a nice little discount on there. So if you haven't already watched this masterclass, you really should. It'll give you a lot of information, especially if you're newer, right? So, yes, in-person event in Tampa. Man, I would love to come to Florida. Yeah, let me think about that, Doug. That would be awesome. I'm trying to do the first one in Chicago, but like I said, it's you guys don't want to come here right now. So it has to be when the weather is nice. I don't want to invite people to Chicago in February and March. And man, in April, we still get snow in April. So I remember when I had my youngest, I was in the hospital. His birthday's April 14th. And I was in the hospital the second day, right? And I had him open, the blinds. And I'm like, cool. There's snow. There's snow. April 15th. There is snow on the ground in Chicago. So don't come here until at least May. But we are looking at potentially a live event in May and then like later in the summer too. So of course I'll keep you all posted. And thank you all for coming. Again, go have a great rest of your Friday. Keep creating that content. Grab the free masterclass if you haven't watched it already. And I'll be back here next week and we'll do the same thing. So hopefully I'll see you all next week too. All right. All right. Bye-bye.